Hello lovelies, my name is Brittany and today I'm going to be taking you through a heart-opening vinyasa flow. So today is all about strengthening through the back line of the body to open up across the front line of the body, through the shoulders and through the front of the heart. So working also with the energy of heart chakra, anahata chakra. And we are going to start our practice today in a nice relaxed way. Down on our mats, you can come into Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and just lying down here. So you can take a choice here, either bringing the hands onto the heart, so if you want to already begin expanding through the heart, bringing the hands out to the side or perhaps overhead, just beginning to expand a little bit through the front line of the body. Allowing the knees to fall out gently towards the sides, getting a nice opening also into the hips. And then becoming conscious of the movements of your breath in your body, especially in your chest, around your heart. On the inhale, noticing how the chest expands, how the rib cage expands. And as you exhale, empty completely of air, as your chest gently falls down. Just let this movement of your chest be like a meditation, bringing all your attention to the breath, as if it's the most important thing to do right now. You can bring your hands onto your heart, and I invite you to set an intention for your practice. Anahata chakra is all about compassion, our inherent ability to love. It's our connection to ourselves and to others. It connects our lower three chakras, which has a lot to do with our outer world, to the upper three chakras, connecting us to whatever our connection to spirituality is. So setting your intention here, feeling into your heart space and feeling what you need to get from your practice today. Nourishing yourself so that you can be of loving service to those in your life. And once you've set your intention, you can help your knees in towards center. And then just bring your heels a little bit closer towards your sacrum. Bring your hands as if to touch towards the heels. And then on an inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. And just be soft in through the belly, but be really strong into your glutes here, strong into the hamstrings as you squeeze the thighs in towards center. Really pushing up the hips towards the sky, strongly standing through your feet. Drawing the hips down, exhaling. Inhale to rise up, flow up, opening up also through the hip flexors. Exhale slowly down. Inhale to rise up. And from here you can interlace the fingers and maybe get the shoulders a little bit more underneath your back as you squeeze the scapula together and rise up a little higher. Expand across your chest. And keep soft in the belly. Breathing deeply into the belly. Keep your knees squeezing through center. And then slowly coming down. We're going to raise the right leg up to the sky and just grab behind the back of your hamstring, squeezing it in towards your chest and just flexing the toes and then pointing them towards you, opening up through the back line of your leg. And then bring it into a figure of 4 with the right ankle on top of the left knee and pushing your thigh away from you. And then coming in here to hug across the front of either your shin or the back of your hamstring. And then laying back down, just hugging your leg in towards you. And keep grounding through the spine. And keep the whole of your spine grounded on your mat. Keep pushing the right knee forwards, observing sensations in your hip. And then gently release, stacking the right knee on top of the left, and allow the knees to fall out towards the left as you gaze towards the right, expanding across the heart space here. Inhale through center, grounding your right foot. Raise the left leg up towards the sky, grabbing onto the back of the hamstring and just pointing and flexing the foot here, just opening into the left leg. And then coming into your figure of 4, bringing left hand through the whole right hand across the outside so you can grab onto the front of the shin or the back of the hamstring, and hugging your legs in towards the chest. And then gently release, stack the knees on top of each other, and then falling out towards the right as you gaze towards the left, opening up across your heart space. Inhale, knees through center, and just roll onto one side. So you can gently come up onto your hands and your knees. Make sure your wrists are underneath the shoulders, and your knees are going to be hip distance apart. We're going to move through some cat-cows here. Inhale, we're going to gaze up, dropping the belly towards the mat, squeezing shoulder blades towards one another, opening up through the front of the heart, through the front of the throat. As we exhale, let's round. Tuck the tailbone under and gaze towards your belly. Push the back of the heart space up. Exaggerate the movements, finding your full mobility through the spine. Inhale, gazing up. Open the heart, arch into the back. Exhale, let's round. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. Inhale, open. And remaining here, bringing your right hand forward, left hand back. Let's raise the right hand up and left leg towards the back of the room. Become expansive and then opening up, really strengthening into the back line of the body here to raise the hand and the leg up. And then bending your toe towards the sky. Reach back with the right hand. And then grabbing on to the foot if you can. If you can't grab onto the foot, no worries. You can just keep reaching towards actively. If you have the leg, pushing the leg into the hand into the leg, opening up through your heart. Have a sense of strengthening through the back line of the body here. And then release. Expand forwards. Bring the right hand down and the left foot out and coming out towards the side like so. From here, expand the arms forward and leg forward. Begin to curl your heel towards the bum. And then you're going to grab onto the inner thigh here, opening up through the chest, finding your balance, squeezing your fingers into the mat. Opening up through heart, only kicking back as much as feels comfortable to your spine. And then gently release. expand forwards, and then land the left hand and keep the left leg back behind you. And tucking your toe under, coming up into your three-legged dog, inhaling. Exhale, and stepping your left leg forwards, bringing right knee down. Inhale, rise up, Ginnastica. Exhale to open up through the heart. Inhale to come forward, giving yourself a hug, and exhale to open. Inhale, come forward, round into the spine. Exhale to open. Bringing the hands down to your mat. Right hand down, left hand up. Open up, expand through the heart here. Stacking left shoulder on top of the right. From here, you can start to kick your foot up towards the sky, maybe grabbing on to the back foot, getting a nice opening, both through the heart, but also through your hip flexor here. If it feels comfortable to you, you can start to roll on to the side of your front foot here, getting a nice opening into the hip as well. Deep breaths. Gently release without flinging the leg back. Bring the left hand down and step back. Let's move through a waving vinyasa here, coming into your plank, and then bending into the knees, coming into your downward dog. Inhale, roll forward, bend into the knees. Exhale down, finding this wave-like movements. Find a distance between the hand and the feet that you feel you can just find your flow here in your movements. 3 more times, rolling forwards and back on your exhale. And then bring the knees down to the ground and finding yourself in your tabletop position. From here, the left fingertips forwards and the right foot back rather. Begin to expand forwards and back, raising up, active through the back line of the body, and then beginning to reach up as you do, opening through the heart. From here, sending the arm back and maybe grabbing on to your back ankle, opening up through the heart. Keep gazing down to find your balance. Keep squeezing your fingertips into the floor. And then release. Extend forwards. Ground the left hand and shift onto the side of your shin. Right foot behind you, right arm forwards. And then start to lift the right leg up, curling it towards your buttocks. Reaching the hand back, grabbing into the inside of your ankle. And then just pulling back here, finding a nice opening through the front line of the body. Only kicking back as much as feels like a beautiful stretch for your spine. Gently release, expand again, land the right hand, keep the right leg back behind you, extending the left arm forwards for a moment, landing and tucking the toes under, leg rises up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, stepping it forwards, coming into your Ginnastica. Raise the arms up. Inhaling, sink into your hips. Exhale, open up through the heart. Inhale to roll forwards, rounding into the spine. Exhale, open. Coming forwards, inhaling. Exhale, open, expand. Keep squeezing your glutes and your pelvic floor to protect the lower back. Bringing hands down to the mat, Left hand down, right arm up. Opening up through the heart here. From here, you can start to lift the back foot, maybe grabbing on to the back leg, or just reaching towards it. You could always use a strap here. And then opening up through the heart space here, gazing over the right shoulder. If it feels comfortable, you can begin to roll onto the side of this right leg here, getting a nice opening into the hip flexor. And breathe, create some space for yourself here. Gently release without flinging the leg back. Ground through the hands. And we're going to find three-legged dog here. Inhaling. Exhale to release. And we find our waving vinyasas. Rolling forwards, inhaling, bending the knees. Exhaling back. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale back. Find the mobility of your spine. Finding freedom in your movements. And then bring your knees down. We're going to come into our puppy pose or melting heart in yin yoga. You're going to walk your hands forwards, forwards, forwards in line with the shoulders. Keep your sacrum rising up towards the sky. And then maybe the chest comes down onto your mat and the chin. If not, you can always just bring the forehead down. Keep squeezing the shoulders, active through the shoulders here, protecting them. Getting a nice opening through the shoulders and through your heart space. Breathing here. And then slowly coming out of there. And some waving cat-cows to release. Inhale rolls you forward. Exhale rolls you back. And take a moment in your child's pose, expanding through the spine, finding length. Deepening your breath. On your next inhale, let's rise up onto the hands, tuck the toes under, and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, rise the right leg up towards the sky, and stack right hip on top of the left, exhaling. You can kick your heel towards the buttocks, maybe making some loops here with the knee, 3 in either direction. Try to keep equal weight through the hands as you do. We're going to flip the dog here, coming into wild thing. So come on to the side of your foot here, bend everything a little, land the right leg, and expand the left, opening up through the heart. If this feels like too much, you could always bring the left leg down, expand the right, and this will be your supported wild thing. So just choosing a wild thing of your choice. Is the left hand supporting me, left leg, as I open up through the heart and maybe extend my arm forwards. Hips keep rising up towards the sky. Bend everything. Right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, landing the right leg, rising up into our high crescent lunge. Exhale, open up through the heart. Inhale, hugging forwards. Exhale to open. Inhale to come forwards. Exhale to open. From here, we're going to step the foot forwards, rounding into the back. Exhale, opening. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. From here, bring the right knee into the chest. And we're coming into our wind removing pose, rounding into the back here. As we inhale, we're going to open and kicking your heel towards your buttocks. So we're coming almost into an active dancer here. Find this natural strength through the back line of the body, firing up your hamstring to find the movement. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, open. From here, you can bring the hand into the inside of your ankle and the left hand into the heart here. So we want the knees to keep squeezing in towards center. Find your steady drishti as you begin to rotate the heart parallel to the ground. As you do that, you can extend the left arm forwards and kick the right leg in towards your right arm, coming into your version of dancer. You could always use the support of a block here if you need it. Keep with it for one more breath. Keep knee moving into center. And then slowly release. Hands into the heart. Expanding and landing through your aeroplane. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Finding a bind behind your back. Interlacing the fingers and drawing the palms towards one another. Inhale. Opening up through the heart. Exhale. Humble warrior. Folding yourself into the inside of the left leg. Pushing the left shoulder in towards your left leg. So you don't want to open towards the side. Keep hugging yourself forward. Keep this right hip, your back hip, rolling forwards. Front hip is drawing back. Inhale, rise up. We're going to straighten in to the front leg. And just step your right foot a little bit more forward. So we're coming into our pyramid pose. Right hip rolls forward. The back foot is 45 degrees. Left hip is moving a little bit back. So you have this scissoring effect of the legs. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Open up. And then point the fingers down. We're going to find some rotation in the shoulders here. You're going to come into reverse namaste. Bring the hands into prayer at the back of your heart. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can just grab on to opposite elbows. So if for any reason your shoulders don't like this position, then don't force it. Just take opposite elbows. Find grounding through the feet. Inhale. Let's lift through the heart. Exhale, folding from the hips, coming over in your pyramid pose. Deep breaths here. Keep pushing the heels of the hand together. Inhale, rise up. Releasing the hands. Release through the wrists as you do. And bend into the front leg, exhaling. Bring the hands down to the mat. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, open left hip on top of the right. Inhale to straighten. And exhale, let's move through a vinyasa, but coming all the way down onto your belly. Take a moment here to rest, bringing the hands forwards. And just coming down with the forehead onto the hands. Deepening your breath and observing sensations. Slowly rising up, we're going to come into locust. We're going to expand the hands behind. Draw the scapula towards one another and begin to peel the heart off of the mat. Feel the whole of the back line of the body alive. Back muscles are working. Back glutes are working. your hamstrings alive, pushing the feet into the top of the mat, and then raising the legs up as well, opening up, just balancing onto the belly, onto your hips. Inhale to expand. And exhale, release. Shift the hips from side to side, releasing through the lower back. Another round just like that, or you can come into Dhanurasana, bringing the heels up towards the sky and reaching on to the front of the ankles. Keep the knees moving through center here, active through the toes pointing or flexing. Inhale, we rise up. Slowly coming down. And pushing the hands under the shoulders. Child's pose, exhaling. On your next inhale, slowly rise up, coming onto the left side. Same flow here, just enjoying every movement. Let the movement come from the heart space, each movement and breath, a dedication to your intention for your practice today. Inhale, let the left leg rise. Exhale, open left hip on top of the right, bending into your knee and making your 3 hip rolls here in either direction. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, land between the hands. Rise up, inhaling, high crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into the hips. Open the heart, expand. Coming forwards, inhaling. Giving yourself a hug. Exhale, open, expand. Inhale, coming forward, rounding. Exhale to open. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, open. Take an inhale here. Next, exhale, step forward into your chair. Really round into the back here. As you inhale, open. Really find that arch in the spine here. As you exhale, tilting pelvis forwards, sucking belly towards the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. Bring the left knee into the chest. Exhaling. Inhale to expand. And exhale to round. Inhale, start to kick the heel towards the buttocks, as if you want to get the elbows towards that heel. Turn on the whole back line of the body here. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. And bring the hand into the inside of the foot. Right hand into the heart. Keep the knees squeezing towards center. Find your steady drishti. And then begin to tilt forwards. As you do, right hand can extend, kicking the left leg into the left arm. Deep breath. Gently release, expanding into your airplane. Inhaling. Exhale to land. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Find your bind behind your back, interlacing the fingers, drawing your shoulders towards one another. Inhale here. Exhale, humble warrior. Keeping the shoulder hugging in towards that right leg. Left hip rolling forwards. Inhale, rise up. You can straighten the legs. Little shorter stance here. Back foot 45 degrees. Left hip is going to roll forwards. Feel the strength through your quads, up through the feet. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale to open. Point the fingers down. Find that rotation in the shoulders to come into reverse namaste, or you can always grab onto opposite elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale to fold. Folding yourself down, drawing right hip back, left hip forwards. Deepening your breath. Inhale to rise up, bend into the knees, and release through the wrists as you do. And exhale, hands through the heart. Bring the hands down, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open, right hip on top of the left. Inhale to straighten it. And exhale to release. Our wild thing on the left side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale to open the hip, come onto the side of the right foot. Landing the left leg, straightening the right. So my right arm is supporting me, right leg is straight, left foot is bent behind me. Open up through the heart here, expanding the arms forwards, hips keep rising up towards the sky. Strong through the shoulders supporting me. Active through the back line of the body to open the front. One more breath. And slowly bending everything. Coming in to my plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Come all the way down. Taking a moment to relax. And to observe sensations. And our last little heart opener here. You can choose to come into bridge or Dhanurasana or full wheel if you like. So Dhanurasana being this position that we've done. If you'd like to come into your bridge or your full wheel, you can come down onto your back. And either just taking this option for 5 breaths, or if you'd like full wheel, you're going to bring the hands close to the ears, fingertips kind of in line with the shoulders. And then we want these elbows to keep squeezing in towards center, strong through the legs, strong through the back line of the body, so we can open up through the front. So you can lift the hips up, come onto the head at first. Feel supported here with your arms, and then rising up on an inhale. As you do, pushing the chest forwards. 5 deep breaths here. Slowly coming down onto the head, and then all the way down. Allow the knees to fall into center. Bring your hands onto your heart, and just observe. Heart openers often quicken the pace of the heart. So just enjoying these sensations of the body, feeling alive, feeling vital energy flowing through the body, prana active. Here you can hug the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. And taking happy baby to release through the spine. We're going to want to take a forward fold just to even out that back bend before we come into our Shavasana. So taking a symmetrical forward fold, you could either take Paschimottanasana with the legs straight, or if you like, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So yogi's choice here, feeling into what feels good in your body. If you're in your forward fold, shifting the hips forwards and just slowly walking yourself forwards. And taking 5 deep breaths here. Slowly rising up. Helping the knees together if you're in a wide-legged forward fold. Opening up and through the soles of the feet. And we're going to just take a rounded Baddha Konasana here. So Baddha Konasana B, just rounding through the spine, releasing here. Releasing all the fascial tension. Just allowing for this gentle, rounding, gentle release. If you like, extending the arms forwards. And rising up, releasing, and finding our way down onto our mat. Last little massage through the spine, inviting some gentle movement. Making any last movements you feel your body needs, just to be able to melt down into your final relaxation. When you're ready, expanding yourself over your mat, bringing the hands to the heart, coming back to your intention, giving yourself some loving compassion here. And thank you so much for practicing with me today, yogis. Hope to see you again on the mat. I'll leave you here, but feel free to stay here for as long as you like. Namaste.